Hey, happy Monday, Tuesday, Monday morning. Tuesday, Monday. We made it through another weekend, another 4th of July. Good morning. And good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. Good morning, world. You know, we have people in Australia and UK and everywhere. So, man, what'd you do this weekend?
Me?
Before we get going, anything good?
I do this weekend?
Anything you want?
I got my dog to paddleboard with me. That was the first time she's ever actually allowed me to do that with her. So, and she really enjoyed it.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
So you had some fun. Eat anything good?
Eat anything good.
Well, you just didn't say you were going to get some barbecue?
Oh,
Did that not happen?
That's a different conversation. And I think you were bringing that up. It was the worst barbecue we've ever had.
Oh, you were so excited.
We were so excited. It was horrible. It was basically the Applebee's of barbecue.
What a disappointment.
Yeah, because it was like all like just microwave. Here you go. There it is.
Nothing like Midwood.
Nope, nothing like Midwood.
Midwood was legit. Damn.
How about you? What'd you eat this weekend?
Nothing to write home about. Actually, me and Jenny, we concocted some pizzas at Cafe Bello over this long weekend. We had one pie, and these are not big pies. They're just, they're little one. You know them. So we had a chicken franchise pie from Cafe Bello.
That sounds good. I've never had that one.
I just asked them if they can make that, and they said sure. So they made it. That's one thing about Cafe Bello. If they have the ingredients, they will make it. And then we did one with a white pie with mozzarella, ricotta, and then we did some fresh garlic and sauteed broccoli.
I think we're gonna have to get a pizza oven in here so you can make some pizzas.
Probably
live.
Yeah, I think. Well, we might. Well, I was talking with Marafoni, so I gotta reach out to my guy and see about how we could do that at some point.
Yes.
Because we're getting close to getting things together here in this test kitchen. We're still waiting for the electrician.
Yes.
The last piece of this puzzle. I've been waiting and waiting. I text him. I email him. I sent a little message by pigeon. I tied it around his little leg.
Pigeon?
Yeah. Seriously, in town they have carrierpigeons.com.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. I believe you. I'll go find those pigeons. I did have work for someone whose father did train pigeons to do that. Wow. Carrier pigeons.
I always found that interesting. To be able to train a pigeon to do that. That's crazy.
I mean,
we're getting way off topic.
And it's just Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Monday.
It is the Tuesday.
What are you fired up about today, Rich?
I'm fired up about NAFEM. I saw some stuff going on in the group. So allow me to jump into the Fed group and bring up some things here. So we actually, there's Lisa. So Gina over at Partstown raised a question this morning, and I thought it was great. If you go to NAFEM, why do you go? Did you see that?
No, I did not.
So she said since she's been in the industry, NRA has been canceled twice. NAFEM is the first big event and is curious to see what it's all about and how to maximize her time there. So she had some different options for you to pick, and then you could pick your own. I'm with the service company, and it's mostly about networking. I would say that's definitely why we go. That's one of the reasons. I'm with a service company. I need to keep on top of emerging trends and equipment. Yes, we want to do that. And Dan Deibler never disappoints. So he says this is, and listen, it's funny, but it's also there's some fact to it. Dan says, I'm a service company, and I go to NAFEM not only for networking, but to see manufacturer service managers that have been dodging me and not returning calls about annual raises. You can't get more real than Dan. Like that's why you gotta love him. So there was a couple of things in here that he said I wanted to bring up. So Nathan Miller down in at Coastal, shout out to you, my friend. Was kind of having a little chat with Dan here in this. So Dan said, one year I had one service manager that was really pissed. He said the show floor of NAFEM is not the appropriate place to discuss this. I said, well, if you had responded to one of my dozen emails or calls over the last 6 months, it wouldn't have come to this. He responded, I'm going to call your boss and get you fired. He was talking about my GM and didn't realize I was the owner of the company. I chuckled and said, go ahead and try. Yeah, Nathan goes on to say most manufacturers are straight shooters that tackle these rate increase proposals head on. I would not appreciate someone dodging that question for 6 months. That had to be frustrating. And then asking if they ultimately, Dan hasn't responded yet, but did they ultimately get that increase for that particular situation? But Nathan goes on to say every single manufacturer has authorized our recent rate increases immediately, except for one who is notorious for ignoring us. We are taking a break from them. We definitely don't invite them fishing. So, yeah, I mean, listen, as service companies, we're going to NAFEM for a couple of different reasons. I would say that Lisa, me and you have a little bit of a unique situation with everything that we're doing outside. So Malachy Parts and Service is one major entity, which is the engine of everything that we do. It's the core business. It's the number one. But then we also have the Fed Group / Fed Media, which is an industry startup. It's a startup company in the media world to really hyper focus on the food equipment industry at large. Reps, dealers, service companies, consultants, you name it. If you're in this industry, we can work together. We can figure it out, and that's what we're working towards. We took on one client. We're just getting started, so it's the beginning. And then we have Fed membership coming with a lot of different perks that you're going to get behind that membership. It's going to be amazing. So we have some interesting things that we wanted to go and talk to different people about. But as a whole, I'll just take that out of the equation. Malachy Parts and Service, we're there. We want to go see the manufacturer. We want to go see the service manager, the national service manager. We want to go see the parts managers, whoever is in that booth. We want to go talk to them. We want to go talk to some of the salespeople. We want to shake hands now that we could shake hands again. And we'll bring plenty of. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. But that's what we want to do. We want to go out to dinners. We want to break bread with people. We want to, we want to make those connections. That's, social media, and it's social media in real life. That's what we want. So that's a big kicker for us. Jesus is here. Hey, be on the lookout for that package. Jesus is coming. Kevin Coachman says, NAFEM is the one event with all channel partners and very little public attendance like NRA. The ability to interact with others in person is unmatched at this scale. For sure. And Peter Viscon says, nailed it. And Taz says, this is my first NAFEM show. I will be the large bearded guy who looks lost. And Kevin Coachman says, with the Taz fan club surrounding you. So don't worry, Taz. We'll tackle this thing together. We'll hit the show floor together, Fed style. But that's the other kicker too. That raised a question, but that raised some thoughts in my mind when Kevin said that it's the one place that everyone, from all parts of the industry can get together. There's one other place that could happen, Lisa.
Oh yeah.
Do you happen to know where?
I may know where that would be, and it lives online.
It does live online. It's the Food Equipment Digital Disruptors on Facebook. But on top of that, Lisa, there's a biannual conference called FedCon that has all sectors of the industry.
There's a conference?
There's a conference, and it's going down April 25th to 27th, 2022. And it's going to be all about digital branding and marketing for the food equipment industry at large.
I love how you just threw that in there.
I mean, it made me think. I'm like, because Kevin's right. NAFEM is the ultimate place where you have dealers there and reps there and service and consultants. Manufacturers obviously are there. Everybody's there. You have a prime opportunity to get it. There's different parties, there's different events, there's different dinners, there's just different things going on. You got to be part of it. You got to be a part of it. You can't be a wallflower. And I talk to a lot of different guys that reach out to me and they say they want to, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And I give them the formula that I believe is going to work for them. And a big piece of that is connecting with other people in the industry that you want to network with. You want to be factory authorized for this, this, and this. I've had guys reach out to me. They don't respond to me. They don't answer me. Get your butt down to NAFEM. Get in the booth.
Yep.
Old school style. Bring cards. Bring friggin' pens. Bring a t-shirt. Bring something that they're going to remember you by, because a dozen other people or more are going to be doing the same thing.
Yep.
Be memorable. But you know what? You also got time right now. You got almost 2 months, just under two full months to get online and start connecting with them on LinkedIn. Just drop a note. Hey, going to be at NAFEM. Really excited. Maybe it's your first time going. It's my first time at NAFEM. Can't wait to get down there. Looking forward to the booth that you guys have. Looking forward to meeting you. Maybe they see it. Maybe they don't, depending on how active they are. But you still got to do it.
Yeah.
This is work. It's work. So that's my little tip of the day on a Tip Tuesday.
Great tip.
Yes.
And then if you want to mention where else, the events that happen at NAFEM that are not NAFEM but are associated with NAFEM.
Like the Fed event?
Yeah.
Oh, so guess what? We have an official Fed event going down. Official. Top Golf, August 26th. It's going to be food. It's going to be open Top Golf. We're going to have bays. We're going to be releasing the sponsor, the main sponsor for that. We're going to be releasing. And we also have a sub sponsor that is also going to be on the ticket. So stay tuned for that. Now listen, there's only 60 people.
Yep.
It's only set for 60 people. We saw 40 people show up at RIFMA for a dinner that wasn't a sponsored event. So we said, listen, let's make this a legit event but there's a cap. 60 people is what they could do for us. So that's what it's going to be. And that's a pretty good amount of people,
Yep.
I must say. So we'll be eating, we'll be swinging some golf clubs, and we'll be connecting. We'll be building our networks.
That's the most important thing.
People that you may have never thought you cross paths with might be there. So when we do release this, it will be first come, first click on the RSVP. It'll be a public thing. I guess we're going to make it a public thing. I don't know how we're going to, I guess we have, yeah.
Yeah.
And you sign up, and
Yep.
once you're signed up, you're in. I will say, please make sure you can attend, because we want to make sure that everyone, if you can't make it, please, it's okay. We're going to have more. But leave it open for the people that can make it. So yeah, it's gonna be great though. It's gonna be great. Taz will be in attendance. Our Arkansas Midwest leader for Fed. I think Josh Nolan said he's sitting this one out, so I don't think we'll see Josh there. But we will see Josh at Cefesa conference, where Josh and I are going to take the stage together. So I'm excited. I'm fired up about that.
Yes.
We're going to be talking media, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be talking about social media engagement and the power of what this device in front of us has.
Tash just said, screeched it. Just as we were talking about him.
So yeah, I mean, jump in the comments. What is NAFEM for you guys? What are you going for? What are you going to NAFEM for? And get your asses fired up about this, because the industry's back. The world's open, baby.
Are you allowed to say that? Are you allowed to say asses on LinkedIn?
Say whatever I want on here.
I mean, you are disruptive.
I'm a very disruptive person. Oh, Chris Rowling. This guy went live 2 hours ago.
Yeah, he did.
Look at this guy.
There he is.
Wanted to jump on real quick. I'm not very good at these lives, so I need to get more.
Better than you think.
Wanted to kind of highlight a little bit about what we do over here. Talk about the services. Talk about the industry. Today it's a rainy day. Wanted to kind of highlight some of the equipment's issues and some of the things that we run into over here. So again, this is Chris from the Pensacola Research Center.
Good job, Chris.
Great job right there. Yes.
Quentin,
This is what it's about. Quentin says,
one day me and Rich and Taz will be in the same room and we'll be dancing the Fat Man jig together.
yeah, we definitely will be. I hope sooner than later. Quentin, you got to get down to NAFEM, man. You got to make it happen. You got to be in that.
Take that Greyhound.
Let's go. Let's do it. What else we got? Yesterday we I never miss a Where Are You Now post. Aaron Irvin was in the office working. We got Chris Rowling, Quiet Rainy Days, Best Office Days. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Wow.
Kevin, yeah. Taz was working the numbers. Quentin was at the office. Terry Kelly was in a traffic jam in Central Kentucky. Ginger was heading to Vegas to do an install. Davin was rocking with some rationale repairs. I mean, people were doing different things.
All right, hold on. There are traffic jams in Central Kentucky.
I guess so. Population 88. They were all out.
Everyone was out.
And then we got Tim McDougal, Backyard Hibachi on the Evo grill.
Ooh, that looks good.
That's the Evo.
I'm gonna get one of those too.
Those are expensive. Listen, if you want me to promote the Evo grill here, get in touch with us. Maybe we could do a little collaboration.
I was talking to Taz at RIFMA. He got a hibachi grill for Father's Day.
Yes, Blackstone or something.
Nice.
The Blackstone hibachi. So, okay, so.
It's a Monday, Tuesday.
It really is. It was a long one. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We're back at it. We got some different things going on this week, Lisa. We'll be in Philly.
Yes, when is that?
Thursday.
Okay.
So we'll probably have a nice vlog coming out of that because we're definitely going to go do.
We're behind a few vlogs, actually. We're behind a few vlogs.
We need to get some stuff up. We will. But I think we're going to probably have to go to Pat's and Gino's. I mean, I know those are the commercialized ones, but we still got to do it. But if anybody knows where the real legit cheesesteaks are, let me know. In Philly. What are you going to say?
That I was telling Adam that we were going to Philly and that you really wanted to get cheesesteaks, and he was like, "Oh, you're probably going to either Pat's or Gino's."
Those are like the mainstream ones, and I feel like that's probably just it's the media thing. But there's probably much better cheesesteaks there.
Those are the guys that worked together once, and then they decided not to work together, and they opened up shops across from each other.
Is that what it was?
Apparently.
I respect it.
It's a very Philadelphia thing to do.
I respect it. Healthy competition. So yeah, we'll be down in Philly later this week. I got to head to Edison, New Jersey for a meeting. We got a lot of stuff happening here in Malachi. We're exploding more than ever. Opportunities are ripe for the taking. It's just it's challenging. That's the problem. It's challenging to get to these calls, to have people understand what's going on. I was having a chat with someone last night, a customer of ours, and he's when it comes to parts and everything, he's like, I don't know how people could wait for this long for this stuff. He said, why wouldn't you just go get a new piece of equipment? At that point, if people are telling you November, December, and it's a good idea. I mean, look into it. You know what? Maybe that's an answer to give the customer like this. Maybe we could help you get a new piece of equipment. I know I would definitely do my best to get them the best price I can. I mean, internets and all that other stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's been challenging to say the least with all these new things that are arising. So I've definitely been fired up on how we're gonna figure all this out. And it's being felt industry wide. Actually, what I was talking to the customer about yesterday too, Coca-Cola.
What about Coca-Cola?
So you know how they have, everything gets hooked up to the fountain sodas and everything. They're being told they're weeks away from another delivery to get to them.
So that means that people aren't going to have drinks.
So right, all that stuff is not being delivered. That's what this guy was just told. He's a couple of weeks out. So just go to Sam's Club, Costco, and stock up on the cans. And they were just and I saw them pouring cans of Coke in and stuff because yeah, listen, you can't not have it.
Yeah.
You got to go get it. But see, this is the thing. It's happening across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So, if this is happening in food service operations, when you call us or you call a service company, there should be a pretty decent understanding. Yeah. Like, oh, I can't get my hands on Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. I mean, it's an American staple. It's everywhere, and people are getting delayed on deliveries for that.
But still, if you're the consumer, right, with the end user, right, of said Coca-Cola, and you don't see what's happening in the background.
Nope.
Which is exactly what goes on with our end users, right? They don't know what's going on in the background. So maybe you're still getting your Coca-Cola, but there's someone in the back there literally pouring you a can because there's no syrup.
Yeah, that's true. And that's a big thing to for everyone to be fired up about here. What's going on in the background you don't even know about. But see, that's why we do videos. If you watch a lot of the stuff over the last several years, you can find some vlogs that I've done here over the last 2-3 years of what's going on in the background. And we'll probably do what we should. That's probably a vlog we should do. Go up and take a look with the service board and talk through a couple of different things without divulging too much, but showing really what this is. I mean, there's a lot of follow-ups. There's a lot of emails. There's a lot of phone calls. There's just a lot of back and forths trying to get answers. And we stay on top of people as much as we can. So, hey, is that compressor in yet? Is this in yet? No, you're looking at another 2 weeks, looking at another 3 weeks. ETAs, as far as they go today, they're just not on point anymore because we wait, and they go, okay, oh, it says, what's it called? Oh, yes, XYZ vendor. It's a compressor in because it said it was going to be in today. Oh, no, hold on one second. No, there's an updated message from our vendor August 18th. Oh my God, I got to go tell my customer this now. And now you got a pit in your stomach because you told the customer one thing and are they going to understand? Nope, they're not. But that's the conversation I had last night too. It's not the customer's job to understand. It's just not. They're paying for a service. They're paying for the part. They're paying for all this stuff to be done. They don't want to hear about your problems. They got their own problems. So I try to tell myself that, but nevertheless, we still got to give them the facts, whether they like them or not. I mean, I'm going to call somebody else. I wish you well. And I don't mean that in a derogatory, nasty way. I wish you well, because if I can't get it, they can't get it either.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat here. We all talk to the same vendors. We all talk to the same distributors. We're all locked in the same channels. So I can assure you, wherever you are in the country right now, if you're the service company that you're loyal to, stay loyal. Stay loyal. Loyalty doesn't die. Doesn't ever go out of style. It doesn't. Not here. If you're a loyal customer here, we got you, and that's just the way it goes. If you call here once a year, it's not that I don't want to say I don't care about you, because that sounds kind of crappy. But and it's not that I don't care about you. It's just that I have to take care of the people that take care of us. That's the partnership. That's why I constantly say, if you're an end user customer, if you're running a food service operation, you better get loyal, especially today, because it's gonna get crazier out here trying to find good service companies, especially with all the acquisitions and the changes and all these different things going on. Because that's another call I get, Lisa. What are we gonna do with all these big consolidations and these monopolies and all this stuff? I'm like, use it to your advantage. The bigger you are, the harder it is to turn that ship. You understand?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
If I got 17 technicians on the road and I'm the one that's making decisions and I got people up there making decisions on the daily, you need something done. Ring, Rich, give me an hour. What happens in an hour for me could take 10 days at some of these other places.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this because I don't know. I'm saying this because I've heard from other people that have, I talk to people. I hear the challenges that these other companies are facing, the other things that's going on out there. So don't necessarily get all crazy. Use it to your advantage. Care about your people, care about the company that you work for, and care about the people that write those checks. That's the loyalty. If they're willing to give you all that business and they're writing checks for you, man, you take care of those people. They're in business. That means you're in business. That's how it works. So loyalty does not die. It will never die. Get loyal. Hashtag get loyal.
Hashtag get loyal. And just going to bring in these last comments. It's going to take at minimum a year for the entire supply chain to catch up. It's like a tsunami coming into shore.
Yeah. I agree 100%. It's going to be a wild ride into 2022.
Do you think it'll turn into the Wild Wild West?
It's already the Wild Wild West, Ashley. And it's good, and it's good to see you on here and talking to you.
Hashtag get loyal.
That's it. And it is the Wild West. It's chaos out here. I've even said that. It's a volatile marketplace here in the food equipment industry, food service industry at large in general. It's just the competition is steep, and we have to be on our toes, and we have to have our foot on the gas every single day. I've heard Mark Cuban say it. I've heard my dad say it. You have to work 24 hours a day like someone's trying to take it all away from you, because they are. So keeping that in mind, we'll go into our afternoon. We're going to stay fired up. I'm going to hit the road in a little bit. The last thing I'll leave you with is FedCon ticket sales going to be released very soon. We're just finalizing some things, and the website will be up soon.
Yep.
So
it's being worked on as we speak.
Yeah, so we're going to get these ticket sales up. We're going to get the hotel block up. We're going to get all that up. Early bird will be in effect. Not forever, though. Not forever. Oh, I believe only through Labor Day.
Ooh.
So right through Labor Day, excuse me, right through Labor Day, those early birds will be there, and then it goes back to regular price. And you're also going to want to pay attention to the VIP dinner.
Yes.
You might want to upgrade that. If I were you, I would.
Because it's limited.
It's limited. It's limited. Exclusive.
Throw the keywords out there. Limited.
Exclusive. Exclusivity.
Worldwide.
So worldwide, wide. Black leather gloves.
This is where I take you out.
This is where I gotta go. I just watched Step Brothers a little bit yesterday too. Anyway, stay fired up, ladies and gentlemen. The road to NAFEM has begun. We will be making different announcements about the Fed event. And I'll leave you with that hashtag, man. Hashtag get loyal. See you tomorrow.